Hey, how's it going, everybody? Well, haven't made a video in a long time. And I'll explain that in a minute. But first, I want to do the little intro because it's going to take a minute to explain. So I want to do the intro because today is April 2nd. And that means that the new Zombies map has just dropped. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. Shattered Veil. It was at the top. You guys didn't see it. But let's just go ahead and get right into the map. Because, yeah, I got a lot to talk about. So let's do it. Here we are.
And you are alive. Splendid. Soon we shall be able to bring back Agent Nexus.
I was expecting this place to be a bit more fancy.
Nice. Okay, so we got the new map up. We got the little generators from Liberty Falls here. That makes sense because Liberty Falls is right over there. And you can actually see this mansion from Liberty Falls. Now you can see Liberty Falls from the mansion. Nice. So, man, I got a lot to cover. CinemaCon is this week. There's been a lot of nice reveals. Just watched the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 trailer. How to Train Your Dragon, the movie, the live-action movie, just got its like first reactions because they screened it at CinemaCon. People are saying it's great. People are saying it's awesome. And then they announced How to Train Your Dragon 2 was coming already before the first one is even out. So that gives me great confidence because I love the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy. It is the greatest animated trilogy of all time. We'll talk about that again when Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out in 2027, because Beyond the Ooh, a little portal for fast travel. Because Beyond the Spider-Verse also got an official release date for I cannot remember. June 4th of 2027, I'm pretty sure it is. I'll probably put it up on the screen, show you guys. And I'm really excited for that. I love the first two. The second one ended on a cliffhanger, ended on a high note, and I was so hype about it, dude. Like, I think the way that the second one ended was absolutely awesome. Where the fuck is this zombie at? Bro, made me waste my double points. That was not where the audio was coming from. The audio was coming from over here when he was over there, so
Even if this
I feel like my headphones might be a little off.
body, how can it regenerate
But yeah, the second one ended really nicely and had me on the edge of my seat, and I was very mad when it ended.
She will be the woman you knew.
But third one's coming out. I'm sure it'll be just as great. There was a lot of controversy with the main actor, Shameik Moore, who voices Miles Morales, and him having some online controversy and some weird stuff that he was saying about Haley Steinfeld, who voices Gwen. Yeah, so that left the movie in a bit of a shaky place. But it seems like it's back on track. And maybe Haley Steinfeld will stay. Maybe she gets recasted. We're not sure fully yet. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Somebody's calling me. Oh my god. Fuck you calling at 10:24. Alright. We are loaded back in. My best friend just called me. Sorry about that. But where was I? You know, Spider-Verse. Great duology. Could be the greatest trilogy. Right now that goes to How to Train Your Dragon for best animated trilogy. But yeah, very excited for the third one. For the third Spider-Verse movie. Very excited for the live action How to Train Your Dragon. That is gonna be awesome. But yeah, speaking of Spider-Man, dude, Spider-Man Brand New Day just got announced. And I cannot be more excited. This, you know, there was all the controversy about, oh, Marvel wants it to be street level, Sony wants it to be multiverse, so that they can market Toby and Andrew being in it, and just all that shit going down. When I heard that, dude, that it was gonna be a multiverse movie, I literally cried, because I am just very passionate about Spider-Man. I'm very passionate about the character and what he means. He's a very big part of my life when I was younger and still today, and I just want to see him done justice. I want to see Tom Holland be the real, true Spider-Man, not depending on anyone, only depending on himself, being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
If nothing else,
And
Sergei's a survivor.
that's what No Way Home sets up perfectly, and then they're going to go into a multiverse movie again. But all but confirmed, it seems like it's going to be a street-level Spider-Man story. Why do I think that? Because of the logo. The logo tells all for me. The logo shows us a comic book font. I was gonna say logo again, but I didn't want to because I've said it a lot already. Just the font of that logo looks like it was ripped straight off of the Amazing Spider-Man comics and just put on the screen. That tells me everything I need to know. That tells me this will be a street level, true, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man movie. And the subtitle to it, Brand New Day. Brand New Day, for those of you that don't know, is a comic book storyline that is a continuation of the storyline Spider-Man One More Day. And One More Day was loosely adapted in No Way Home. One More Day is about Peter Parker, and it's the aftermath of not Captain America Civil War, just the comic book Civil War. The aftermath of him having to reveal his identity to the public because he sided with Iron Man, and he had to reveal his identity to the public or he would be
Spoken like a
tracked
true
down.
Capricorn.
So he reveals his identity, everybody knows he's Peter Parker, Civil War happens, and then when it ends, Peter goes back to living his normal life, but the Kingpin sends a hitman for Peter Parker, and his spider senses go off as soon as somebody shoots a sniper into his window. He grabs him and Mary Jane and jumps out of the way, but the bullet ends up hitting and killing Aunt May. And because of that, he finds this little girl in the street, and he knows that it is Mephisto, the devil. And he goes to Mephisto and basically makes a deal, like, please help me erase the memory of Peter Parker from the world. Make sure that everybody forgets that Spider-Man is Peter Parker. A lot like what happened in No Way Home. And he does it. He says, alright, I can do that, but you have to give me your marriage. You have to give me your marriage to Mary Jane. And he does that. He takes the deal. He says, alright, I'm not married to Mary Jane anymore, to save Aunt May. He goes through with it. The comic is about him kind of getting through it, him and Mary Jane falling apart, their relationship falling apart, and then it ends with him finding out that the little girl he saw that Mephisto was in the form of is actually him and Mary Jane's daughter, the daughter they would have had if they had stayed together. But there's a little twist, I don't remember as well, where Mary Jane actually knew this was happening and also made a deal with Mephisto to leave Peter Parker alone and to let him go, and that she would also give the marriage so that he could be free and not have to deal with anybody. But then, Mary Jane ends up leaving him either way because she doesn't want her family to be in danger, because her family starts being put in danger because of his identity being out. And I know I'm yapping, but I'm just passionate about this. His identity is revealed. Mary Jane's family starts getting hurt. She doesn't want her family to be hurt anymore. So she ends up leaving him anyway, which is sad. But then the aftermath of that comic comes Spider-Man One
Just
More
call
Day.
me
Or,
Dr.
what's not
Tough
fun?
Stuff. No,
The at the end of that comic, Spider-Man finally accepts that, you know what? Now that Mary Jane's not in my life, I don't have to worry about putting her in danger. I don't have to worry about putting her family in danger or my family. So this truly feels like a brand new day. And that's how the comic ends, with him saying it feels like a brand new day. And then that is when the sequel comic, the sequel series to that comic comes out, The Amazing Spider-Man, Brand New Day. And that is what this movie will hopefully be about, that they will loosely adapt, where it is about Peter Parker kind of finding his way back into being Spider-Man. There's no more Peter Parker. He's happy that there's nobody that's going to be put in danger by his actions as Spider-Man. And it's a brand new day for him. So I hope that that is the direction they're going. Based off the font of the logo, I can see that that tells me that they are. I'm going to be severely depressed if that logo is just nothing, and they're just like, hey, put it on there, it looks cool. And then it's a multiverse story. Yeah, I know I yapped a lot about that, but just for general, there you go. Back to the map real quick. Investigate the mansion we have to do. Oh, shit! Drink to increase your fire rate. Let's see what the fire rate is right now. Okay. Go.
Don't need anything yet.
Damn!
Wow.
Holy shit, okay. Okay, I see you double tap. Dude, I'm so glad double tap is back. I think the augments actually got sucked though, unfortunately. But yeah, CinemaCon, Disney, and Paramount is tomorrow. I think Amazon's is going on right now, and I will be watching the John Campea show for that. Pretty soon, whenever they decide to go live. Maybe they're live right now. So that'd be fuck. Let's see. Eddie is a liar. Of course he is. That little bitch. Oh, here we go. Spectre, that's the name of my character in a movie I just did. And that leads me to what I really wanted to talk about this episode. Why have I been gone so long? Well, school is the short answer and the only answer. It's been school. School's been stressful and exciting and wonderful and enjoyable all at the same time. And it really gets to me, man, because I love making these YouTube videos, but I also love, my schoolwork, and school always comes first. So I hate leaving for such a long time in these videos. I'll make sure everything's up here. I wonder if this increases fire rate for wonder weapons, because this with the ray gun would be insane. But this is definitely going to help get to those higher rounds. I should have waited a second longer. But yeah, school, I'm in film school. For those of you, if this is your first video, I've mentioned it multiple times. I'm in film school, and how the hell do we get... And it is very fun. It's very challenging too, very creatively challenging, mentally, physically tiring. And I just recently helped a senior classmate. He's not a classmate because he's not in one of my classes, but he is a senior in the program. He came to our class, our freshman class, and asked us, hey, I really need some help. I would really like some freshman production assistants. I would really like some freshman production assistants to help me with my film. We're doing these days, and these days. And I said, hell yes, I am in. Count me in. So I did it. It was so fun. It was so tiring, but I did not care that it was tiring. It was 3 days, 3 12-hour days on the weekend, and then the next weekend we had another 12-hour day. I was a production assistant, but I also played a character in the movie because they couldn't find somebody to play this character, this like villain of the movie basically. It's just like a ghost kind of thing. And yeah, it was so much fun, so challenging. I learned so much. The senior class took me under their wing. They taught me so much. They actually cared and wanted me there. They weren't just like, oh, okay, well, here's this freshman, you know, let's put him to work, let's get him to do the busy work, or let's get him to do this and that because we don't want to do it. No, they let us sit there, they let us observe, they talked to us about our classes, they did a lot for us, and I was very appreciative of that because I definitely learned a lot, and it was so much fun. And I'm going to put the cast photo on the screen right now because it was just so much fun, dude, and such a great experience. And I cannot wait to do that pretty much every day of my life, you know, when I get to where I want to be. And I want to direct films, produce films, everything like that. And I've been acting a lot in these films that I've been making, so maybe I'll act too, who knows. What the hell did we get up here? Oh.
You're getting close. I can smell it. Not literally, of course.
Oh. I did not mean for that to sound like how it came out, but yeah. Shit, yes. But yeah, that's why I've been away for so long, because this program is very stressful and is very time consuming, and it's only going to get more stressful and more time consuming. But as I was telling my production professor, you know, I enjoy the struggle. I enjoy the challenge. I love being tired and like staying up late at night and editing videos and editing movies that I've done for these deadlines and these projects. And she was just like, dude, you know, you need that drive, you need that mindset. And I truly do enjoy it, so that's why I'm very thankful for the opportunity that I have. Thanks to my parents, thanks to the Savior Jesus Christ, thank you to my friends, all the good stuff, all the good people in my life. Love all y'all, for real. It's actually my brother who just came online right there, so doxed him. His name is leaked. But where the hell am I going? Oh yeah, to the elevator. To the elevator! Oh, you can go through here? Let's turn on the power. That's right, I don't even have the power on yet. They need to make it to where you can't get person to turn the power on, just to make this a little extra challenging. But yeah, that's why I've been away for so long, doing all that every single day and then wanting to relax. Also have a film history class that I have to do, and the teacher there is very hard. Pause. He teaches, his teaching style is very sophisticated. He's a very sophisticated dude, and he's not very collaborative, I would say. He's, yeah. So, oh. Okay, let me not do this right now.
C4 out. C4 activated.
Oh shit, kill a lot of them.
I won't really believe it's working until it makes a little ding. Detonating C4.
There we go. Damn.
Max ammo.
Okay, now I can use this. Let's see how this works out. But, yeah, I had to write essays. You know, got to study hard for this class because I don't want to retake it. But this class is hard. Love the production class. History class is very stressful. Holy shit! Bro, it's round 15 and I haven't even attacked much yet. That is a good sign for double tap. Making this a like recoil control heavy gun, and then putting fire rate mod plus double tap would actually be insane. Let's go down.
Died in here. Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh, there she is.
Like do you call this, young
There's
lady?
Sam.
Wait, what? I mean, hello. Good of you to join me.
Okay, so we go up here, and there's Pack.
A little extra effort's always nice. For murder.
Prime time. So how do we build the wonder weapons? That is what I am wondering at the current moment in time. But another thing is, I do have the a new series coming. I do have a new series coming, and Sam is just watching us the entire time, bro. That's crazy. Ooh.
The stuff dreams are made of, or so father believed.
Whoa, this map is huge. I was about to say, that thing just hit me now. This map is huge for, first of all. Richtofen was just talking to us.
Magic wand.
I'm trying to hear this dialogue. I guess it's over. Okay. Let's go ahead and go this way. See what this way is all about.
Can you please just fuck off?
Oh, there's something up there. Okay, I'm assuming that red dot is us.
Let's
Oh, that
collapse
was something. Hell
seating
yeah.
position.
Now, what is that? Extinction confirmed? This is a big fucking map. Like, what's the point of this area? I'm guessing that's where we build something. Maybe. I just saw something up here? I sort of just saw like an interact thing. Oh. Okay, that's the armory. There wasn't one of those in Citadel or the Tomb. There wasn't like a little armory area. That's crazy. Do this. Yes. Just for the fuck of it. But yeah,
Okay. Now I'm here.
but yeah, great time at school. I do have another series coming. I recorded back in February, at the beginning of February, like I think I started recording it in January, like the end of January. But yeah, that series is coming soon. I have everything edited finally. I was finally able to find the free time, edited every single episode. Those will be coming out soon. I'll be dropping a trailer for it soon.
Literally after
Okay,
that.
so from what I am seeing, I just looked up how do I get the Rega Mark II, how do I get the Wunderwaffe, my favorite wonder weapon in Call of Duty Zombies, and the Wunderwaffe is exclusively out of the box, apparently, and I hope that's in every map.
Still end up with a slap in the
That'd be
face.
nice.
What
I
do you
just saw
mean?
it in the box. And then apparently, I was going to say, I hope I didn't drop my nunchucks for that, but that is not possible. There's also a bad storm outside. You guys probably heard my friend say that if I didn't edit it out, which I probably will. But yeah, we were talking about the storm that's going on right now. If you haven't heard the winds already, we're in tornado watch right now. So this is a dangerous time to be making a video, but I don't give a fuck.
I'm being patient.
And the Moringa Mark II is actually pretty easy to get. So I do not like the sauce. Okay, so first step is to... Yep, there he is. I was gonna say, we have to stay down here until we fucking die, apparently.
Finally! Got a howling put my teeth on edge.
Okay, so we need to go back to that zombie with purple glowy eyes. And we have to grab this floppy disk, sit out. So we have to go to a specific fax machine. If you guys see a fax machine, comment. Comment fax! Oh, it's right here.
Hold on. Luck just entered the equation. Listen.
Okay, now we need to look for
observe.
a keyword, which is
Nothing
worm.
coincidence.
Okay, the keyword is worm. Now, so now for each word we gotta find W, which is in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letter, 7-letter group. So that'd be 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's the code is 7, 6. Now we need to find R. R is in the W, so 7, 6, 7, and we gotta find M, which is 1. 7, 6, 7, 1. All of these. You have to go over here. Enter that code. He is going to spawn. He's gonna come out of there. Lightman weapon.
Okay, biology. Camouflage and kill. No hard feelings. You were in my way.
And he should have dropped a severed arm, which I just saw. Pick up that severed arm.
You don't take handouts. So I'll make an exception here.
Go in here to the armory, and you use your key that you picked up to get a nice little reward when you find the fucking pixel. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. This is a nice weapon. All kinds of weapons and shit. Break that open and get your extra salvage. And here's the ray gun. You put that there, and the ray gun Mark II is yours.
The ray gun Mark II. The mysterious mechanism was retrieved by origins are unknown. Go ahead. Have some fun with it.
This, oh my god, it looks so good, dude. And it's got the OG sounds. Let's not, oh, actually. Oh my god, dude. This thing's gonna be a beast. Well, here's the ray gun Mark II, y'all. Bro, put the ray gun Mark II on every map. Oh, you can hold it down. Nice. Holy shit, this thing fucking is heat. And it's only Pack Punch 1 right now. And it's round 21. Nah. We also do have double tap. Alright, y'all. Well, this is going to be the end of this video. Not much else to do other than, you know, get the Wonder Waff. But we're going to have to spend the box for a lot. And I told my friend that I would play a game with him. So we are just going to have to hold off on that. See you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Whatever the hell you did. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah,